morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to G.O.A. Farm, and I'm back again with another video. Thank you for all your support, all the likes and the views. Yes, today I'll be teaching you the procedure of feeding, or I'll be taking you around the process of feeding in my farm. We are currently in the farm for G.O.A. Farm, so we'll be feeding all our fishes. So I'll just be taking you through the process so you can see what we call a broadcasting system of feeding. All right, follow us through the process as we go. So here we have the table size. And since I have, you can see, we use the broadcasting method. You have to make sure you observe the rate at which they consume the feed so that your feed is not wasted, because it is what is eaten that is being converted to weight. So you have to make sure that what you are feeding them is what they are eating, and not that you are just pouring the feed into the water. You can look at the fish here and see what they are doing. You can see. You can see. So the more you see that the level of response is reducing, that tells you that you have to reduce the rate of application. You can see now that I'm no more giving them in the hole, because I'm looking at the rate at which they are responding. Some of them are already getting filled up. So that my feed doesn't waste, I have to follow the response. Okay. So looking at the rate of their response, it will be in the last feed I was giving to them. You can see that it's taking about 2 minutes before the feed is being consumed. So you are fine. And I move to the next set. Let's go. So here I have my blue stock. Just in the water, so many of them are not coming out. Okay. So since they are not coming out, that means they are okay for the moment. So I'll move to the next feed. So because these ones, they are eating 4.5, so I'll move to 4.5. You can see them, they are gradually coming out. You can see them, they are gradually coming out. Okay, so because I just changed their water, I won't be feeding these ones now because I just changed their water. If I feed them, the rate of consumption will be so low and they will not be responding because they just gone through stress in the process of changing their water. So I have to give them time for them to relax. So I won't be feeding them this morning. So when it's evening time, that's when I'll be feeding them. So this is the procedure for feeding. Else, if I should feed them now, only a few will respond to feeding, and many of them will actually vomit the feed thereafter because they won't be able to convert the feed being consumed. So let's move to the next set of fish for feeding. If you look at this one now, you can see no feed is wasted. You can see there's no feed on top of the water. All are eating all the feed and they are now swimming and enjoying. So that is how to maximize your feed. Alright, so So these are smoke size. You can see them. So looking at the rate at which they first eat, this tells me that they are not that hungry. So that shows that the rate at which I'm going to apply the feed will not be much. You can see that it takes about 3 minutes for them to finish the feed, so that shows that they are not that hungry. So I will reduce the rate of application. So with this, I'm good. So that my feed will not waste, I will stop here. So if anyone is by evening time, you will see that they are more hungry than as they are currently. So let's go to the next set of fish. Let me take the feed. Oh, we are done with 6 ml. No, no, no. So here I have my juveniles. So I'll be feeding them with 2 ml. You can see 2 ml. Because they know I'm here already, my fishes already know my voice. They are here. So see, the same principle works for them. Grab now. And you observe the rate at which they are eating. So it's not just about you pouring the feed into the water, but you giving the feed to the fish and the fish eating the feeds. Okay, so it's obvious that they are okay. So because I'm changing the water of these ones, so I won't be feeding them. I won't be feeding them because I just changed their water. You can see. You can see. So let's go to the eating pond. So the fish is there.
That's alright. To calculate the chain here.
Yeah, don't mind my dogs, it's for security purposes.
That's necessary.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have the table sides. So the water is back, it's due for changing. So that's why you see that the level of consumption is low. So since I'm saying that, I will not bother to give them any feed anymore. I will just look for the procedure for changing of my water. So let's move to the next. Right. See that even in the eating pond, I have to observe, make sure that they are consuming. So after applying the feed, I have to make sure that they are responding. So I wait for them to consume the ones I've given them before I apply another. So I move here. Here I have a mixed breed. I have the tilapia, I have the catfish, the G.O.A, and you can see there's some white fish there. Then I have the tilapia. So, if you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, comment, like, and leave any questions at the comment section. You can see that feeding procedure requires knowledge. If you have been doing it in the wrong way, now you know how to do about your feeding for you to have good results. This is the simple procedure of broadcasting system of feeding via observation. If you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, comment, like, and leave any question for us at the comment section. You can reach out to us on 08067706651 for all consultation services, farm setup, and advice on aquaculture. Until the next video, stay blessed.